was a younger man. I went to work. I learned every morning. I learned every night. I was very involved in my chavrusas. But I was learning more for an obligation than a sweetness.
I went to the regular yeshivas, but learning was just not something that connected me in a major way at all. When I finished high school, I decided I'd rather be working than learning. That's where I got my enjoyment. And that went on for a lot of years. I wanted to want to learn, but I didn't know how to.
Yitzchak Wagner is a very, very close friend. He called me up and he said, my chabura is making a siyum. Do you want to come? It's some steak. I reached out to a couple of other friends who we also were off on that day, and we said, you know what? It's a good time. We can get together. Let's go. We got there and we were looking for like a restaurant type of place that we're going to be, but it turns out we opened the doors and there's 130 people there. Turns out it was Kinyan HaMasechta's siyum event, and it wasn't just Yitzchak's chabura, it was the siyum event for all the guys. We grabbed a table and we sat down just to be part of the whole situation.
My partner in business, he was on one of the first Kinyan HaMasechta chaburas. He would always tell me about it, and I was like, fine as zach, but probably not for me,
The energy that we felt that night, December 25th, 2018, was so amazing. We said, we can't just let this go. So we said, let's start our own chabura. Let's do our own thing. And it's been a life changer.
When I moved, I bought my house, I called my friend Chaim Gross, and I said, okay, where's the minyanim around here in the morning? He said, I go in the morning, I daven at 6:15, and we have a shir, and we have Kinyan HaMasechta. And a bell went off my head, Kinyan HaMasechta. I got a Gemara, and I sat down to start learning, and I haven't missed a day since. Li'ayin hara.
So I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I go to Kyle Biker every day for 45 minutes in the morning. That's my main time that I try to chazer and get my blot down pat.
6:15, get to the shul, we do shachris till around 7 o'clock. Then we start with our shir. Shir goes from around 25 to 30 minutes. After that, we have chazara with a chavrus. Everyone is paired up with a chavrus there. And then you're out the door, running home and getting the kids onto the bus.
I get home at about 8 o'clock. I give a quick, hello to whoever's home, and then I'm off. So I'm usually in my office at about 8:30, and my days are pretty packed.
I go back to Beis Medrash. I go to learn from around 9:15, 9:30, for around 45 minutes, and then I head to work.
I have meetings throughout the day and things going on, but if I'm walking to or from and I see that somebody had posted something, I'll try to listen if I can, just because I want to keep it on my mind. It's more of an awareness of that I got a chazer, I know what I have to do.
My Gemara comes with me to work, and we try to get a few minutes in the middle of the day to try to do a little chazara also. Just getting in every few minutes makes that difference in acquiring that Gemara for the day. After work, we head home, get the kids to sleep. After that, I'm already on the phone with my chavrusa. We'll always get in another seder at night with learning as well.
I sit down at night at home for whatever it is, a half hour, 40 minutes, and go through the Amudim. We check in via WhatsApp every single night of what you learned and what you did. And we have a whole sichsich back and forth.
I honestly appreciate everything that Kinyan HaMasechta has done for me, and it's been a lot.
It has literally changed my life and the life of my entire family.
Kinyan HaMasechta has changed my life, it's changed many of the guys' lives in the Chabura.
I can't even describe how much the entire community has grown from it.
What Kinyan has done to me, my Chabura mates, it's changed our lives. Sometimes we don't even realize it, it just becomes. But sometimes take a step back and realize, where was I? What did I have? What was my life before that? 5 years later, I know Masechtas. 5 years later, I'm a guy that is enjoying it, that I'm into it, that I'm part of a tremendous opportunity, and it's been a life changer.
I do a lot of other things in my life that are fulfilling. I'm on Atzola, I have a family, I have a business, but I'm saying without Kinyan HaMasechta, I'd be missing a lot of my life.
With Kinyan, there's nothing like that. You always know there's a Gemara nearby. You have a few minutes, you could go to the shelf, you can pick up your Gemara, you can open it to where you're holding, Chazer.
I already have Sukkah, I have Megillah, I'm almost done through Makkos. When I could spend my whole day retired and learning, these are the Masechtas I'm going to visit, these are the Masechtas I'm going to do, and this is the Masechtas that can take me through the rest of my life.
It's given me a value for what time is, an appreciation for what time is. Kinyan doesn't fall into my day. My day falls into Kinyan.
My bracha to you is that you should have the koiches to keep growing this organization and keep spreading this word throughout the world. And b'schus HaTorah, we should see the Gula.